story is First Come the Zebra by Lynn Rush. The sun is rising over the grassland in Kenya. The tall grass is lush and green after the long rainy season. Soon the giant migration will begin, and nearly 2 million animals will come from the vast savanna in the neighboring Tanzania. The grass here has been grazed down to the ground, so the animals migrate to Kenya, where there is plenty. They have done this for thousands of years. First come the zebra. They will eat only the very top of the grass. Next come the wildebeest. They will eat the middle section of the grass. Last come the Thompson's gazelle. They will eat the final few inches of the grass. Each animal will only take what it needs, and by sharing the land, there will be plenty for all. There will be peace among the grazers. Abani, a young Maasai boy, wakes up in the early morning. He drinks a cup of milk for breakfast and goes outside. He is ready to take the cattle out to graze for the day. Cattle are the wealth of the Maasai. They are the source of food and money. Abani walks alongside his family, small herd, with a stick in his hand. Ahead of him, Abani sees a small roadside stall filled with fruit and vegetables from Kikuyu's farm. He has not seen this stall before today. It tells him there's a new farm nearby. Kikuyu boy is about the same age as Abani's, and he's tending the stand. Abani calls out, Jing langu ni Abani. Jin laku ni nani? My name is Abani. Who are you? The answer comes quickly. Jina langu ni Haki. My name is Haki. Abani has heard the elders complain about the Kikuyu farmers. He knows that the Kikuyu farms are planted on grasslands that the Maasai also need for their cattle to graze on. Without thinking, Abani repeats what he has heard others say. You destroy our land, Abani shouted at Haki. How dare you say that to me, answers Haki. You sleep in a hut with your cows. Abani was furious. You crawl in the dirt, he yells. All the while, Abani is walking closer and closer to the stall. He raises his arm. He wishes he had a spear, not just a stick. A group of Kamba women approach Haka's stand. Kamba are known for their sturdy handmade baskets called kiondos. The women have come to trade their baskets for some of Haki's fruit and vegetables. He turns away from Abani to attend to his business. And as the women are busy unpacking the baskets, a mother puts her baby on the ground to play. The baby is happy to be free. He wanders towards the tall grasses. A short distance away, 3 warthogs are rooting in the grass for their favorite plants to eat. Abani sees them. He knows that warthogs will attack anything that gets in their territory. Suddenly, Abani notices the baby toddling towards the animals. He cannot run over there and lift the baby out of the danger without risking both his life and the baby's. If he could distract the warthogs, someone else could grab the baby. There is no time left to lose. I'll distract the warthogs, Abani calls to Haki. You run in and get the baby. Abani lets out a series of screams and advances into the grass, waving his stick. The warthogs turn to chase him. Haki races in and scoops the baby up into his arms. The warthog grunts and snorts loudly as they run after Abani. The Kamba woman hears the commotion, and the baby's mother realizes her child is gone. After a moment, Haki appears. The mother reaches out and takes her baby from him. A grateful smile is on her face. Then Haki grabs several pieces of firewood from under his stall and chases the warthogs, throwing sticks as he runs. The warthogs gallop off into the bush. Abani breathes a sigh of relief. The baby is safe. Abani and Haki are safe, and the boys eye each other. Haki is all right, even if he is a Kikuyu, Abani thinks, but he says nothing to Haki. Good work, and from a Maasai, Haki thinks, but he too remains silent. The next day, for many days after, Abani leads his camel within sight of Hakai's stall. Abani is curious about the boy, but he is still reluctant to speak to Hakai. Hakai is curious too, and he begins to look forward to seeing Abani and his cattle nearby. Finally, one day, Hakai waves. Abani walks a little closer, then cautiously, he waves back. A few days later, Abani notices a mancala board under Hakai's stall. He cannot resist. He nods towards the game. Hakai pulls out the board, and the boys start to play. Sometimes Hakai wins, and sometimes Abani wins. And one day, towards the end of a close game, Abani says with a grin, "See, I am smarter than you." "No me," said Hakai. "No me," says Abani. And the boys laugh. Slowly, they have come to know each other. Become friends. Soon an idea begins to take shape. What if I give you some of our fruit and vegetables in exchange for some of your cow's milk? Says Hakai. Bonnie thinks for a few moments. We could try it, he said. Bonnie says, it would be really a nice surprise for everyone in my family. We will share what we have then, says Hakai. Yes, we should try it, agrees Abani, and maybe our families will become friends too, just like we have. And as the sun sinks into the sky, Abani and Hakai hear the sound of the distant hoofbeats. They look towards the horizon, and the great migration is beginning. The zebra, the wildebeest, and the gazelle will once again share the grassland, and soon the boys hope the Maasai and the Kikuyu will find their own peaceful way to share the land. Here you can see the map of where the two countries are, and the middle part is the circle where the great migration happens around that big inland lake.